Monday, Tuesday, you coming with a scene. Hey, Thursday, you gon' meet Baby King. Friday, I'ma see you to your knees. But on Saturday, we practicing the birds and the beach. I ain't mad, I ain't mad, I ain't mad, I ain't mad. Bitch, I'm tired of lying to you and acting like it's fact. I hate a curious bitch, always asking what's that. When I say that I am boo, that mean I'm never coming back. Shawty keep that dog in the kennel. Her man bought this dog, he just didn't have it in him. I just hit my stride, let you clean up my momentum. I was ducking all the drama, spent the summer getting thinner. Little piece of work, she's a bad mama drama. I get freaky with her, hit her off, forgot the condom. She was fucking with me back when I would drive the Honda. She be ready for me, I don't tell her when I'm coming. Monday, Tuesday, you coming with a scene. Hey, Thursday, you gon' meet Baby King. Friday, I'ma see you to your knees. But on Saturday, we practicing the birds and the beach. Tell my bros, get them hoes to the truck, then the B&B. Shawty got an ego, she always tryna leave with me. Young nigga, put you on that plane like you B.O.B. Your boyfriend a clown, we like to call that nigga B.O.B. She wanna touch her eyes, I'm like, bitch, just vibes. I can shine person, but be tweeting online. You always get your way, I see conceited in your eyes. You been pounding in the truck, sitting quiet all right. Monday, Tuesday, you coming with a scene. Hey, Thursday, you gon' meet Baby King. Friday, I'ma see you to your knees. But on Saturday, we practicing the birds and the beach.
Ooh, tell me when to go. 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 Jesus Christ had dread, so shake 'em. I ain't got none, but I'm planning on growing some. Imagine all the Hebrews going down, dancing on top of chariots and turning tight ones. Ooh, tell me when to go. Talking on my getro on my way to the south. My second or third trip. Some hitty, some switches, and some Listerine strips. Dr. Green Thumb, just to ease my boss. Not just the cops, but the homies you gotta watch. The moon is full, look at this dark cloud. Sitting in my scraper watching Oakland going wild, ta-da. I don't jump mainstream, I knock underground. All that other shit sugar-coated and watered down. I'm from the bay where we happy and go dumb. From the soil where them rappers be getting they lingo from. Ooh, tell me when to go. 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 I'm off that 18 pound dose. Nigga like a man, play with the black suit. King of the super duper. I be in your wife, you don't. From the bay to the A, hit me in the backwoods for such a sweet boy. This nigga's dope. It's just some shit I wrote. I said he couldn't be saved. Down to the pond. I slid past on the gas. The bitch that it's good like the granddaddy. Cross game get flipped out the rocket patty. I zigzag, pass me the big old fat. I drink white with a snow bunny. Talking big shit and the screaming going holiday. Eggs and honey, I ain't quick. I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, tell me when to go. 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 Now let me direct traffic for a minute. Let me tell y'all about this hockey movement we got going in the back. When I say something, you say it right back at me. You never gonna do it like this here. Ghost ride the wind. Ghost ride the wind. Ghost ride the wind. Ghost ride the wind. Now scrape. Put your stunner shades on. 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 Now gas, brake, dip. Cast, right, yeah, shake them dreads, shake them dreads, shake them dreads, shake them dreads. Let me see you show your creed. 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 Now fierce, thanks, fierce, thanks, fierce, thanks, fierce, thanks. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Now watch them swing, watch them swing. Now watch them swing, watch them swing. Go stupid, go, go stupid, go, go. Ooh, tell me when to go. 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 Tell me when to Saturday morning, I was made for this shit. Nigga, I prayed for this shit. When I had made, it's so sweet. What's on my plate? Steak of fish. At the round table, it's a big dish. Niggas ain't able, ain't on the list. My man's getting my name on the list. Go AP, Sank up Chris. I play with my name. 25, 26 Range Rover, back to back, I'm out of your range. I'm trying to get back, plus more of these niggas can't feel my pain. Caught in this shit, ain't no stopping it, I can't even tell you what's in my brain. Got my own style and no copying, and you can tell it just ain't no face. I grew up with niggas that hustle, they came up for nothing that want my age. Tell said I came from that dirty, this shit nigga ugly in many ways. Won't start cut up my hoodie, these niggas will put on anything. And it ain't nothing left to it, I know how to do it, cause I was made for this shit. Nigga, I prayed for this shit. When it get made, it's so sweet. What's on my plate? Steak of fish. At the round table, it's a big dish. Niggas ain't able, ain't on the list. My man's getting my name on the list. Go AP, Sank up Chris. Play with my name, play with it. Y'all gon' wanna buy back these 900 bricks that'll build my stage. Black with the poop, Cadillac with the bed in the bed. I've been rolling for days. Ain't really cool, you can't say come to a spade, that's way for pain. Niggas better act their wage. Motherfucker, nigga like Sage. Baby girl doing everything I want, you would've thought I had a train. Way on stretch, not how it ain't no way, I ain't a train, no way. Hopping out the Roberto, let on wave and see my game. Sticking this shit up, so you gon' know that I was made for this shit. Nigga, I prayed for this shit. When it get made, it's so sweet. What's on my plate? Steak of fish. At the round table, it's a big dish. Niggas ain't able, ain't on the list. My man's getting my name on the list. Go AP, Sank up Chris. I'm playing with my name.
Was that nigga, you ain't know that shit. Back to the club with a fat ass bitch. Hey, I'ma call your hoe when I call that night. She open the door when a nigga outside. Call me up the Uber, I ain't leave for shit. Call me in the night when you need some dick. Call me in the night when you need some dick. Call me anytime when you need some dick. I said alright, babe. You said alright, babe. Pussy tight, babe. Put that shit inside, babe. I let it kinks, bitch. Penny to the side, babe. I got a sneak, cause your nigga do not like me. Hey, mom, I need some patience. I get the placed up, you get the lace front. I don't need your little implications. Oh, you the jealous one? I'm on vacation. You want to treasure me, I want to better me. You want to take you out to eat, show some effort me. Hey, step out then, cause it's been a cool minute. Some niggas going stupid in here, I must admit it. Got my eye on one a minute, she look like a flight attendant. I know it's a few ball, cause I've been hitting. You gotta come see me first, you know you in my city. Sin City, head east until you meet me. Was that nigga, you ain't know that shit. Back to the club with a fat ass bitch. Hey, I'ma call your hoe when I call that night. She hold on the door when the nigga outside. Call me up the Uber, I ain't leave for shit.
Throw me in another when you need
Good defensive backs have an edge unrivaled by other possessions. That brash confidence drives their best performances. One such game has earned him a challenge.
My soul in his arms, tiny little bitch laid up like a crib with some Seinfeld shit. We all do, cause I'm fucking. We all do, cause I'm sucking. We all do, we all do, we all do, we all do, we all do. Bitch. I need hands in the air, hand up in the air. If I lose my own, shit just won't be fair. I spend all night there, it cannot be fair. If I can't see where you're going, I'll wait all night.
Was that nigga, you ain't know that shit. Back to the club with a badass bitch. I'ma call you over when I'm on that night. She gon' let me go with a nigga outside. Call me up in Uber, I ain't live for shit. Throw me in another when you need some dick. Call me in another when you need some dick. Call me anytime when you need some dick. Hey.
Take your heart, don't let me break it in two. I'm sure that I could possibly do nothing for you. I'm nearly on the edge, I'm about to jump in the view. I'm really not afraid of nothing.
From the capital of Tennessee, in the country music radio fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, our draw features teams from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. Across the way, the head coach for the Titans. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Scott and Brock Ewart on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. You're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Eagles, 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Titans are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. And this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break. Backs of a defense.
70 Lions.
It's Scannaboo on second down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And among dual threats of the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. They send the tight end in motion left. They start the drive with Long. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play fake here. Daniels. This one's to Andrews outright. And they don't get any help on their second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now Daniels to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Now run for it with Hall. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends in motion left. On 1st down, here's Daniels. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On the jump.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Here's Hall running his own read. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
First play is going to be again to Jency. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He fouled found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this one out with ball. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Daniels back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage. Does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And this one does not go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll work this one out to the 28. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They get 22 out of that play, and that's good for a Tennessee first down. Darts out of the shotgun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
This is Gentile on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
That one nabbed by Warren. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Titans have a first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And off to Gentile. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. Here's Darts. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. And they get to him again. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Titans and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first down. It starts. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready up.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Running with Scannaboo. That's the first down, and he's still going. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:57 left on the scoreboard. The Titans with the lead here at Nissan Stadium. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Sack. Here we go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. On target to Thornton. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Hurt. Check. Panther 11.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. This is Genty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19. Check. Bronco 80.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Darts back to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Dart setting in the throw here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here starts. On the move. Hit it right. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the LA Rams. And it's Khalil Shakir, one of his 2 touchdown catches in the game, coming right here. The Rams win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's TJ Hawkinson. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is Will Shipley. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Titans and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First call here coming from the shotgun. It's an option right that begins this drive. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Dart. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
On first down, this is Scatterboo. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it at the 6. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Dart now against the blitz. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Coach Don Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
No!
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 70.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll go right side with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Got it. Ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. They set up the screen here for Hall. Bouncing football. It's picked up by the Titans. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Play fake here, Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Out of the gun, Daniels finds him over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First down now, ball at the 33. One play action with Dart. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans have a first.
That's good for a Titans first down. First First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Trying to work quickly now. Darts out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football, and this could be over quick. This lead huge entering the 4th. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Gets himself free. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds the in route, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
19, Tiger, 19.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go! Go!
Back-to-back carries here. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That one connects. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the sneak, here's Dart. And he gets in, touchdown! The Titans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Baltimore running its offense out now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Rolling on first down, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Checks it down to Hall. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Catch. Cowboy.
He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels throwing up. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Titans got it.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
So now here comes the Titans on offense. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and the led that touchdown on the previous drive.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play is going to be again to Genty. Rolling into enemy territory. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans continue adding on to that lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
On first down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
This one set up for Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Daniels keeps it himself. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Titans and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on... running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the backup, first throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
So at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
The left side, caught by Higgins. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Milroe picking up the pace here offensively. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cuts it back right. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans are running them out of the building.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
Hey, 60 vices, 60 vices.
Running the read option. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2. But they did. And that landslide grows bigger still.
Kate, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal. And honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those two went out on the field, like, what's your deal? What's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Behind the line, he lost that football. And the Titans have the recovery. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Rig, not go street. Ready?
They'll run here on first down. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Cougar 19.
Running for the marker on second. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about...
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Titans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground. Incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
artistry on display. Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Ashton Genty, a 58-yard touchdown run. The Titans turn this one into a laugher, a lopsided shutout win. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Dak Prescott. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Bills come away with a victory. They win by 6. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Buccaneers get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.